Hey, haven't made any videos for a few days. I bet you thought I've been like slacking, right? No, I actually have been working really, really hard, and uh, the hand-drawn diagrams were a bit pain in the butt, but I finished, what, 15 complete diagrams? No, 16 diagrams. I had to purchase a printer and a scanner. It's a EcoJet, it's an Epson, for this project that I'm doing on the card. And I actually like to talk about a subject immediately after this. And it's going to be free. It'll be a download. I scanned in. I decided to do it the old school way, and here is a like a 50% complete single side. I don't know how much I could really show you on this. You can see the text down here is testing the font size, and it'll be a single sheet, double-sided. Complete, and no one's ever done anything like this before, so that doesn't make it exactly an easy task. And also to the subject matter, it's not like I'm teaching people how to make ice cream. I literally sat before myself, and some people told me, "Oh, you can't do it. That's too preposterous of a project." Where I would actually define on one sheet the cosmology or the nature, the fundamental mechanics at its utmost foundation of the entire universe. And I also, too, since I thought I'd step this project up because really I demanded it of myself. This is not something that you do half-ass, excuse my language, or you take lightly. So I thought I'd step my game up like a lot. And one side's going to be the mechanics of the universe, a few equations, not really, because you don't need equations to define the universe. 15 diagrams in total. The other side is the nature of existence, which is what this is. This is just a test sheet showing, the font size, and of course I have to fill. It'll be just completely slammed with text at a 16-point font, as you can actually see down here. Maybe you can't see. It's really, you won't need glasses to read it unless you have really poor eyesight. I mean, I could go like this and read the text. And all the text is original. And also, too, the diagrams. I'm going to say that if I took everybody collectively, maybe 30% of the people would understand the diagrams, and most people will understand about 60% of the text, maybe like 75% of the text. But I'm going for accuracy. You can't explain all the diagrams either, because if I were, it wouldn't be a card, it would be a book. And of course, since it's an 8 by 10 and it's a download, you could print it yourself. I'm not going to go to the post office, which I consider to be the most evil place in the world, and like mail stuff to various countries. I would rather sandpaper my crotch than do that. Here's some of the diagrams that I created. You can see all these are hand-drawn diagrams. You can see these are. I don't want you to see the diagrams because there's a lot of hand-drawn diagrams here. So I haven't been slacking off, and I had to buy a $300 printer to complete this project. I have two printers. One is a laser printer that's like 1,000 years old, and the other one is my professional inkjet printer over here for professional photos, but it takes like $1 bazillion worth of ink, and several of the cartridges are out, and I can't actually scale them up and scale them down without expending an enormous amount of time. Since this one actually has a flatbed scanner in it, I could scale them down really, really easy. I got a work desk over here with my laptop and my new Epson printer. I always loved Epson printers, by the way. And this is the EcoJet tank. We actually buy refillable bottles. This is, when you fill this sucker up, it's basically equivalent to roughly 90 inkjet cartridges. Because everybody hates inkjet cartridges because they're so expensive and they don't last long at all. But this is a completely new breed of inkjet. And so far, I'm actually loving it. It's the ET2760 Epson. So that's what I've been doing, and this is going to be a free download. However, I really, really appreciate any sort of donation on this, and I'll release it later this week, Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday, something like that. I'm basically 80% done, basically 80%. I could have finished this in one day. I could have made a simple card with text only and went boom, 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 boom. I could have, you know, I'm not being arrogant, that's actually how much I know about metaphysics. I even used a special stamp right here. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. A special stamp from the Illuminati. Just kidding. Or am I? About a week or so ago, a bunch of people, I brought up a subject. We're talking about horrible people that we encounter in life, and everybody's like, oh God, I really want you to make a video about that. And I thought I'd discuss that here lightly. We go into, it's kind of a stupid name. It's been around for a long time. They're not literally vampires, but we call them psychic vampires. They're these people that latch on to you like a leech or a tick, and they'll drain you for any kind of resources that you have, and they never call you unless they want something from you. They're basically they should be called leeches, but people kind of humorously call them psychic vampires. And I've had a few people like latch themselves onto me like that in life, more than a few try. But life is really too short, and really one of the very few things I'd want to say on that topic is you should always strive to immediately and forthwith eject those people from your life, because all they'll do is they'll drag you down, and they're like a lead anchor around your neck and your soul. They're not good for you. These people are literally demons. They are denotatively metaphysically as such demons. They're only there to bleed you like a leech or a mosquito, and they don't actually want a hand up. It's like you reach your hand down. It's like, I can help you get out of that pit. No, they want to drag you down into the pit and be miserable with them. That's a different type of like psychic vampire. And they're not really vampires. They kind of seem like vampires. I've had a few people try to latch themselves on my life. I'm actually way too nice. Really, I am. People take a lot of extraordinary demands on me. I don't have a life. Listen, I don't have a wife. This is my own fault, of course, but I have no wife, no kids. I find it excruciatingly hard just to, go out and walk, for my own health and exercise. And I know I've got a lot of sun on my face, and I have been doing a bunch of yard work lately, and have been walking a little bit lately, but when I've been walking, I've still been in really, really, really deep thought about how to do something no one's ever done before by creating this sucker. And everybody's like, oh my God, I can't wait to see it. Well, I hope you like it, but like I said, basically only 30% of the people are going to understand these really complex, ultra hardcore diagrams of monistic metaphysics. A lot of you are not going to get it at all. The text is perfectly readable. Some of the lexicon, you might have to go to a Google search bar. It's like, what does that word mean? But that's not my fault. My point is doing something no one's ever done before, and I'm doing that, and I'm 85% done, basically, somewhere right around there. And I'm capable of doing it. Not of my own arrogance. I am literally capable of doing it. Another type of person, and I've encountered people like this throughout life, and I know that you have too, and these people are horrible, and just like a psychic vampire, you should avoid them, and I avoid them too. My fault is that I'm way too nice to people. I really am. People think that I'm a rude bleepity bleep, and if you rub me the wrong way, I definitely am, but I'm actually way too nice, to be perfectly honest with you. And these are people that are perpetually offended. Excuse me, about to sneeze. Bless you, fat tattooed monkey. Sorry about that. I'll edit that out later. People that are, you know what I'm talking about? You ever met these people? They are perpetually offended by everything. Me, I'm like, someone's like, oh, that's awful. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. I'll step in to help somebody if I see somebody needs help, but 99% of things in life, it's like, that's all right, I don't give a damn. It's like, what about that, that dirty, that's, people are really anal and very, very attentive. Like, I don't give a damn. Life's short. I don't give a crap. People that are perpetually, we used to say butthurt, butt sore. These people are exactly like psychic vampires. They're a different attribute of psychotic dysfunction. I'll often see these people as a perfect example. If someone has more than 20 bumper stickers, perfect example. 99.999% of the time, I can't see what the bumper stickers are, but I could see that there's like more than 20 bumper stickers on the back of that damn car. And I'll like get closer and I'm looking at it. Before I could read the bumper stickers, I know that the person driving that car, 99.9% of the time, is someone who is perpetually butthurt. They're hypersensitive. They are aggravated in their life 99.9% of the time. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you see someone's got more than 20, 25 bumpers, they're like, damn, that's a lot of bumpers. And you see what they say, it's like, that's someone who's perpetually butthurt. They're just, and these people, are, you just like steer clear of them like they're Ted Bundy or, a psychopath. They are the psychotic. You just don't talk to them. You just let them live in the little circling vortex, like the vortex in your toilet when you flush it. Just let them circle in their own vortex of hypersensitivity. You want to help people, but some people can't be helped, and they will have to learn the hard way. Actually, I did so much drawing today and used the eraser so much, I have eraser scribblings on my keyboard. Damn it. Right now I'm being hypersensitive about eraser scribblings. So I just want to let you know, things will return to normal for me like in 48 hours. If you could bear with me for 48 hours, I'll be okay. But I'm working really hard on a free project. Donations are highly welcome and suggested, actually. On something that everybody asked me for. Basically, everybody said, yes, do it. I'm like, okay. But instead of doing what I said I would do, I was like, I'll do it. And it would have taken me a day. I said to myself, why don't you step it up? Because something like this is super important and you got to take it ultra seriously. And, I would do it seriously, but it's like, no, I could step it up many notches. I am very capable of many notches stepping it up. And the diagrams, the hand-drawn diagrams, and oh man, that's what's really taking the time. Sizing, resizing, redrawing. The text is easy. So that's what I've been doing. I hope you like it. Any donations from when I finish this by this Thursday, Friday, or Saturday will be greatly welcome to offset this $300 printer. Well, $299 printer that I had to buy to finish this project. Darn it. Yeah. By the way, I shouldn't admit this. Maybe I'll edit this out of this video. I was at the grocery store, and I haven't had garlic toast in like 100 years. Easily 15 plus years. And I saw something that said Pepperidge Farm Texas Toast. And what I did is I brought it home, and it's frozen, and I put some butter in the pan, and I heated it up, and then I put the Texas toast on the frying pan, and I heated it up for 2 minutes and flipped it, just like the instructions said. And I can't remember the last time I did the horizontal tango. You know what I'm talking about? Wee. I can't remember. Can't remember the last time I did the horizontal tango. But that Texas toast was way better. Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have eaten it, but that was awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.